just 2 days from the presidential election. And we just checked this number. More than 77 million have already cast their votes. And new information from election officials in Iowa. Meanwhile, a federal judge ruling the state can continue challenging the validity of hundreds of ballots from potential non-citizens. Now, critics say the effort threatens the voting rights of new U.S. citizens. This as a new poll shows Kamala Harris leading in the state by 3 points. So what happens if a winner is declared and the results are not accepted by the other side, by either candidate? More Americans are worried over the spread of election denialism. Efforts are going on right now from both parties challenging the process in key swing states. The Supreme Court could again take center stage, deciding on election cases similar to 2020. But what does that process look like, and what challenges are in the courts right now? NewsNation correspondent Elina Shirazi is taking a look at what could happen in the coming months and how authorities are addressing Election Day threats at the voting booth.
Republicans and Democrats are battling out in court, filing a wave of election lawsuits in multiple states. They're challenging everything from cleaning up voter rolls to how ballots are cast and counted. Over the past year, the RNC has filed 135 lawsuits across 26 states. The majority are concentrated in 7 battleground states. 93 electoral votes are up for grabs. The Trump campaign suing this week in what many consider the most important swing state, Pennsylvania, where early voting in Bucks County was extended after voters reported being turned away. A legal victory for the Trump camp. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court also ruled this week to shut down an effort to allow mail-in ballots without a handwritten date to be counted in the 2024 election, another GOP win. And a group aligned with former President Trump is reportedly also planning to sue over this year's election results. Lawsuits from the group suggests widespread voter fraud could be happening without providing any evidence.
I think those cases are indicative of this overall strategy, which is a kind of throw spaghetti at the wall strategy in challenging the integrity of our elections. And it failed in 2020. They're getting a head start this time, but it's going to fail here as well. And the voters will decide this election, not political actors or litigation.
But if either candidate contests the results, the process could get messy. The opposing side could file a lawsuit to argue the results or ask for recounts, among other things. The lawsuit could head straight to the Supreme Court. After the 2020 election, Trump filed many lawsuits challenging the election results. A few of these cases were appealed to the Supreme Court, but they declined to hear them, letting the election results stand. In Washington, Elina Shirazi, NewsNation.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.